Hello everyone and welcome back. We are in the new world and the new world is rather uncomfortable as we can see here right now. We are already under fire and under attack. Lucky us, we do have some nice juicy items there as well. So my ship of the line here is using that with the couple of resources that we have on board there. This is not a firecracker that's on its way. Nope, it is some heavy damage there for this bad boy there. And really cool, if you've seen that, you can actually see the reflections in the ocean there. If we fire one of these, we should be able to actually fire the next one. And look at that, there we have it in all its glory. That's looking really cool, and I haven't seen this one yet. Nice detail there, doing a lot of damage there. Really good stuff there. My ships are not taking so much damage because of that, so I think yeah, around 2 more volleys perhaps. This one was enough already. And let's just take it there. Ooh, yep. Also there in the back there is the Admiral coming by. We need to be a bit careful there what kind of ships approach us at the moment. So these are going away now. There is still something, but that's fine. Now we do have 35 tons of timber, some steel beams that should actually be fine to start a smaller colony. As we can see, Lady Margaret Hunt has taken this island here this very moment. It's only one building though, so we have a good chance at it. Or we're trying to find another island. There's still a couple of things over here, and we at least have to try it, right? We at least have to try to get a decent proper island. There is actually one. How could I have missed this one? Like, I was inches away from exploring it and discovering it. Let's break the formation there. And my ship of the line is meanwhile going to this way because my frigates are fast enough anyway. Oh, and also the Admiral is at war with Alonso. That's very good for us. Okay, there is the Admiral. On this island here, also no sugarcane. So as always, sugarcane is the major problem that we are facing on these islands here. We really do need the rum. So it's absolutely important that we get an island here with sugarcane on it. This one, Miss Hunt, I would have taken it otherwise. It has cotton though. Cotton is something that I haven't seen yet either. This one has the pearls. Okay, my ships are on the way now. Let's go back to the old world there real quick, because we should not neglect it too long. We have quite a lot of dead people, but we can now finally build the hospital. So let's go ahead and do this one. There you are. Beautiful. My hospital emergency service. And this will hopefully put an end to the plague. Even my community center is sick at this point. It's incredible, really. We are going to continue these or building these houses here in these areas then, basically, because even though they're dying like flies right now, of course they will provide us something eventually. There we can definitely squeeze in some. Let's keep them actually pretty dense there. I have a feeling they're going to be a bit expensive for me, these people here. And not paying so much tax. Is that right? I mean, they're really not paying a lot of taxes there. Alright, meanwhile, my ships, let's get up there. Haven't gone far yet. There is one. Unsettled. Oh, it has sugarcane. It has plantain. No coffee, unfortunately. But the sugarcane may... it's one of the worst ones that you can find. It has the Serpentine River through the center. Imagine building a city or a village here. It would have to have a lot of bridges, and there's not that much space. It's going to be a Plan B island for us. Alright, what? Once again, Alonso. Oh, it's the Admiral. Once again, the Admiral, and not Alonso. This is not looking so great at the moment. There's still a major island on that side. As long as we are positive with the Admiral, we can safely settle over there, right? Because if we want to get back home, we would have to use this exit here in the corner of the map. And every enemy island on its way would be very bad for business. So we need to absolutely make sure that we are on good terms with the Admiral. And you see my talent for this. We could also try to give him some money. Oh, okay, that worked. It was a lot of money there, by the way. They're all at war with each other, yet no one of them wants to go to peace with us. Guess we'll have to live with that. So my ships are still on the way there. This one is looking tempting there too. Let's get back to Voss. I think by now, yep, perfect. My hospital has finished training those doctors, and we can now safely mobilize them. And there we have them. Perfect. Finally, we're getting some treatment there for these diseases. While this is happening, let's just check my other islands. We have 2 cannon towers here. I think... Oh, we also have some ruins on that island here.
We don't want worry.
It shouldn't be a big deal though. There you go. We have our grain farms and we have the clipper on this grain farm. On this trade route, I would probably add the next one. Yeah, I think we're going to add another one to that because they're pretty full by the looks of it. Yep, they're capped. So a second clipper is needed. That's important. And this island down here has one cannon for now. Should be probably not the best thing in the world. Ship of the line is coming out, and let's get another clipper on the way then as well. All right, there's still some treatment that I'm going to wait on. Let's just check the biggest island over there. It's not great. It has cotton. I mean, cotton is something we need. We need it for the artisans. Copper. This has cotton, coffee, and plantain.
The epidemic left buildings abandoned.
Horrible island, really. They're all rather bad. This one is good, but this one does not have cotton. We're probably going to settle on this one, and we'll have to get another... Oh, yeah, and we'll have to get this one. So I'm probably going to settle on 2 islands there right away. And... Oh, look at that! Margaret Hunt and Alonso are at war with each other now. Alright, so we should be safe for quite a bit now. They were just working together to get to me, and now they're fighting each other. Perfect. I'm actually going to have the harbor on this side, even though this is the way smaller beach. Right, but it's going to be pretty good for my city there. Plus, it's looking towards the exit, towards where my ships need to go. Even though this would be very easy, or would be pretty good to defend. Yeah, you know what? These few seconds that we lose by having the harbor here don't make that much up. So let's get there, and we might actually find some seeds or something like that I could use from Isabel that give me the sugarcane then eventually. Or we're just, yeah, you know, we're going with 2 islands there. This one has the coffee, this one has the sugarcane, and about the cotton. Hey, you know what? Screw this. Let's settle on this island here for the rum. We don't have a commute here this time, but it's going to be fine. Arc de Jaguar that we have here now. Let's keep my ships in the safety of this harbor area, and then I'm going to conquer this island here of Miss Hunt, and I will have to do this. I need the cotton to advance to engineers. Let's go back to the old world. The cool thing is, well, I'm not idle. There is already 1 ship of the line coming down, and these 2 ship of the lines that already arrived will go together with this one here. Let's actually put them in formation. Gets over there, and then they will leave for the new world. So I'm going to send 3 ship of the lines with building materials to the new world, and they will conquer me an island there. It's a bit of a risk though, because I'm not having any other ship of the line anymore in the old world now. We still have our smaller fleet here with some Greek fire that we can use. So this is my hope, first of all, that since Alonso is now occupied rather, yeah, as we can see, rather well with Miss Hunt, right? They're fighting each other at the moment. There should be some safety here and some serenity for me. I'm also already building the next ship of the line now, right? So it's commissioned already, so we are getting along there as well, and I just hope that this pays off. Now finally all the plague is gone. Let's build our pescatarians over here as well. There you go. They are getting the fish in now and the potatoes, and that's a lot of these people here that we have now. Let's also get them going. And as we can see, finally there's people going to the community center again. And we can also focus on their new goods, the wooden accessories for now. So that's something they absolutely need. And it's not the hardest one yet, right? So we're only going to need some logs. We're probably pretty full on logs. There you go. And we do need... The wooden workshop does require 30 seconds for 1 construction. There we have the lumberjack huts. We have so much timber at this point that I actually might get rid of one of my small sawmills here. Then we have the lumberjack huts, and then I'm just going to ahead here now with this workshop. And we do have the space for it, so let's just squeeze them in. There you go, 2 of them. How many do we need anyway at this point? Let's just check this one out. It should be here, 1 per minute at the moment. So they're producing 2 per minute, and this is already 4. That's already quite a lot of them, and we probably can boost them too. Perfect, we could. There you go, our first new production buildings. And yeah, they're going to consume some logs now for us. I will definitely, yeah, upgrade this. I'm going to upgrade this warehouse. There you go, so that it has an additional ramp here that is working. Meanwhile, those ships have arrived down here at the corner, and let's put them to El Puerto. And off they go, wreaking havoc on the old hag. Perfect, leaving the world. Let's hope that this island is never going to be under enemy control. It's probably going to be the Admiral. That's it. There we have our Clipper. The next Clipper is out. Covenant. Perfect. And that we can use. And there you go. Ship of the line. The next one is already on its way. Now with the pescatarians. Let's just check that my... Okay, fish is fine. Potato is really fine too. So they have everything they need really. Right? The only thing that's missing now is the wooden accessories. I'm going to put them to hold for now. And there they are, starting their production now. And the first ones are already coming in. We need to keep them happy and then we can upgrade them. Right, so there it is. 0 at the moment. Let's hope that there's something coming in. Oh, and there's also an island takeover in process right now. Interesting. By the way, in Ark, we don't have a lot of timber. Really not a lot. I'm going to be very careful how I'm going to do this one here. We can already start ahead with our first settlement. This one is the Rum Island, right? It has the sugarcane, and sugarcane is also powerful. Also some caoutchouc there for the bicycles then later. And let's just have... We can afford one marketplace, right? That's 10 tons of timber. That I'm going to have here. And then we can afford one small warehouse with another 10 tons of timber. This one is going to have then the lumberjack huts. So one here in this corner. And one here. And they're both getting their sawmills then as well. That we can use for them. And that's it, right? And we cannot really afford that much more. Let's make this one a double road. It's really just a tiny village that we're going to have here. Nothing spectacular. It's just workforce for the farms that we have here. There you go. This one, and then probably... Oh, let's make it a block. And a chapel we definitely will need to keep here. Make a bit of a room. For a nice park area then as well. Sorry, I need to hurry up there a bit because we are under time pressure and also under pressure from attacks. Who's attacking? Gunboats are attacking us. Nothing serious. That just missed. Hunt. Tickling us a bit. Tickling us a bit. There you go. It was a long day. It was a really long day. Now we can build the warehouse. And look at that. We are down to 5 tons of timber. Let's build one sawmill and one lumberjack hut. And with that, we should be getting 5 Jornaleros. There you go. Age of Tradition has started. Barely, right? So this is very small right now. We do need 25 Jornaleros workforce. They're going to move in now. I guess there's going to be like 4 for each building. And that should be exactly the amount of Jornaleros that we can actually provide. And they will then start working here. So this one actually has... Yep, this one is getting the first workers in. Same goes for this one. And they will then slowly getting us the timber that we need. And with that, we can then expand very carefully here. Alright, we keep to our safe harbor for now. And I think for the New World, there's nothing really that we could be doing right now. I'm waiting now for my warships. She still hasn't built up any defenses. Perfect. And we can then really go crazy in the wild here. Now for my pescatarians, let's go ahead and unlock the wooden accessories for them now. That should make them happy. And this is the only way of getting money in, as we can see. So we were still stuck at 1 credit. And with that, we're going to... Holy cow, I mean, I can't believe it. 2 credits per building. We don't even feel that, do we? Nope, I don't think so. I don't think we feel that at all. In comparison, how much is a normal farmer paying us? 8 credits. So they're pretty far away from that. I think half of it only per building. Alright, but the cool thing about this one is we can upgrade. And we should. Let's get cracking on the next step of these people.
Your people are
there you go.
To get sick.
And with that, we have now the happy workers coming in, as they are called. Yeah, they're not pescatarians still. Farmer workforce. They are also providing then worker workforce for us. And as we can see, they have a couple of new needs here now. And we should also be unlocking a few more goods. No skyscrapers yet for them, but as we can see over here, there's the new production chains now, the cheese, the olive soap, and the tools. Also, the bottled beer, a whole new production chain that we have in this area there. That actually costs me quite a bit. Bottled beer? Oh, okay, that is for the worker pescatarians. And it's going to take a while before they actually need that. I'm very, very happy about the money they provide me now, though. So the workers are paying more taxes. Let's continue upgrading these guys here. And these guys down here. Perfect.
A competitor's island.
Oh, and it's so nice to see some battles there as well. Here is the Admiral right now taking over Alonso's island. Alonso doesn't have any defense here, so yeah. It's actually happening again. I think that Alonso was pretty aggressive early on, but he kind of lost his steam then in the mid-game when he, well, kind of like is at war with everyone once more. He kind of is like the bad dude all the time. Sorry, bad dude. You're also at war with me. Another ship of the line that we can push, and with that we got the Admiral Influence bonus. I think this is attack bonus speed or attack speed bonus that we get out of this. Yes, plus 7% for my shippies. We still have a bit of timber. Let's go ahead and get us these buildings here still. We're now out of it. So we still would like to wait a bit. Oh, there's the next plague. And where is it? Outside of my hospital's reach. We do though have the windows, so it should be a bit easier this time to get it done. And here, I would like to have my next hospital then for these people there.
Disease is Mother Nature.
We just need a bit of timber, and there it is. Let's build the hospital number 2 for Voss.
So many years beneath the skin.
So now, as we can see, we almost covered the entire city. There's a bit of a dead zone here, but that's no problem. The doctors will still go to these buildings. Just because it's a bit out of reach doesn't mean it's not gone. And by the way, also, we don't have the paved roads yet. By the way, we could probably go with some paved roads. Let's just check them. So this one is not reachable at the moment. Now I'm going to push the paved roads then all the way down to these people here. We can afford it after all. And this should now, perfect, there you go, cover the whole area. So now no more dead zone in this area for the hospitals. The paved road was king in this area. Back in Yossi, I will need to definitely, wait a second, expand this town. The problem is we don't have the commute pier yet, and I'm going to need more steel in my capital. We need more steel and iron ore for two things. That is the sewing machines on one hand and for the canned food on the other hand. And for that, more mines are needed. Problem is with those mines, they need workforce, and we don't have any of them yet in Yossi. So let's just go ahead and have us a few buildings, a few additional ones, so that we have a bit of a buffer and can upgrade the appropriate amount of people then to workers. That's been a lot of upgrades now. The other thing they want beside fish is the work cloth. So we could... Oh, my next ship of the line. Perfect, there you are. By the way, where's my fleet? Should have arrived. Yep, there they are. Perfect. My fleet is coming in. My other ships have been repaired. Let's send them over, except the frigate. The frigate is going to stay in the harbor area and protect it. By the way, some timber is coming in Arc de Jaguar. And let's just go ahead and get us these people out there. Right, more workforce. And while we continue building these corner levers, what I can also do now, let's go ahead with the lumberjack hut and the second sawmill then. Alright, Miss Hunt actually saw what we were doing here and is coming in right away. You better keep my building material ship of the line intact. There you go. Could have a look at what's in store for us. There's a bit of movement here, but nothing out of the ordinary. And we get a boat for 6,000. Let's sell this one right away, while my Jabora ship of the line is still on its way, still taking a bit of time there. Let's get back. So this fleet is once more looking strong. And I'm also going to send some bricks. So 50 tons we probably will need. and some steel beams there. But bricks is more important. Let's actually send a bit more over here for Yossi. And in Yossi, I'm also, if I find the available space, yeah, probably up here. I like this one. We're going to have some sheepies here for the workload. We do need 3 per minute right now. So that would be 3 framework knitters. Of course, we're not doing these numbers. We're doing even numbers. And 5, let's make it 6. Plus the warehouse. Ah! What is going on? This is sabotage. Let's have it here. And then we can have our sheep farms just over there. So we do need 5, 6 of them.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Right, so we hopefully are able to do this one. It's going to be very close. And this one. Alright, these 4 are working. And then I'm hoping that I can somehow squeeze it in. Or we're just going to have another warehouse. Let's have another warehouse here. So that I can have a few more sheepies then in this area. God, you're not real right now, are you? They cannot build on the cliff. Too close. I still have a trick. There you go. That's only 2. That's the 3rd one. Oh, this is looking messy, but it's working. I mean, for those of you who actually don't like this one, let's plant a tree so that it does look more natural. Let's go ahead and have this one going. The warehouse, let's go with 3 framework knitters. Let's make it 4, and then the 4 sheep farms here. These sheeps better be careful. It's a long fall. If you're falling down here, it's going to be a hard splash into the water. But a beautiful location nonetheless. Alright, while Yossi is on its way to become an international metropolis, we are continuing with my ship of the lines. And they're now on their way to Dowry, Miss Hunt's smaller paradise. And also, Ark is really growing quickly now. Let's just build all of them. Another island under siege. It's up this one now in the north. The Admiral is taking it, I think. And that's a good thing for us, because we don't have the enemy at our back then anymore. Right? So there we are with the ship of the lines. And as we can see, it's not even a challenge with 4 ship of the lines. We're taking it. Perfect. Our first island conquer, I think.
You cannot drain what is
there's some nice
already
items in
dead.
here that would give me some money. And there we have the building materials. She's fuming. She's fuming, but it's not good it's no good. Sorry. This island belongs to me. It's a very, very good island. The first thing is that comes to mind right away is these oil fields over there, oil springs. The cool thing is they're so close to the harbor. This will be a very cheap train that we can have for the oil that goes then directly to Voss. Then we have some nice space here for a bigger New World island. We have the plantain here, we have the cotton, and we have the coffee. 2 very important ones beside the plantain that make it really, really valuable. And we have, of course, the sugarcane on another island. So I'm perfectly content with how things are going in the New World right now. The only thing now that is left for us is building up a small village here. And since we have a lot of space here, I'm going with 2 districts. Yes, we're not sticking with one. Oh, and there's lots of conquering going on in the world right now.
Another player has had their
Yep, and Alonso has lost another island there. He's losing morale. He's losing military force right now. Ceasefire, he still wants money. He still wants 70k from us. Don't forget it. We're not doing this. And we're still at ceasefire with the pirate for 50 minutes, so that's fine. Right, and we can actually just go ahead here now and get us our timber production started with the lumberjack huts right here in this corner. I think 3 should be fine, really. Right, I mean, it's the New World Island after all. There you go. A bit of this, a bit of that. And over here we have then our new city now coming up. And we're probably also going to use some proper layouts for this one. I would like to use this one. Right, and then we're going with this one, and they can look towards each other. There we have the courtyard. And then I can just either copy this one, right? I mean, either I'm going to copy it, of course, as it's just making things so much easier. And we're also taking then some normal blocks as well in between. So downtown area. And perhaps also 2x2. And probably have the marketplace then somewhere in this area. That should be golden. I mean, there's some space down here, but I'm probably... Oh yeah, there's space down here. Alright, I'm going to... It's very long. We're going to need 3 marketplaces here. So we're going to have 1 marketplace here. Right, there is room for a chapel right next to it that I can have then. And then we can squeeze in more people into this corner there. Beautiful, really. Nice colors. Must be a very warm day. Alright, I'm going to continue building my little dowry here. And we're coming back here in a second when we finally start with the construction. Stay tuned.